All right, let's talk Essence tribute to Aaliyah. I've been waiting for this one as soon as they announced it and Missy's involvement in it. Like, I knew it was going to be good. There was going to be good intentions behind it, with love. Anything you do needs to be done with love, and something beautiful will come from it. So this was special, regardless of the negative comments and people's preferences of who they chose for the tribute. I think they nailed it with Maya. Maya's been killing it lately. I'm glad that she's getting the love and acknowledgement that she deserves since even being on the Brandy and Monica tour. Her professionalism in it, like, she just literally got the call, you make it today. Got there, went straight into the rehearsals and shit. She's to be applauded for how she does things, especially independently. Like, you listen to her interviews and the way she talks, you listen to her experience with the business, you will learn a lot from Maya. But her standing out in this tribute, I'm not surprised, just because she's from the 90s. They are cut from a certain cloth. And it kind of gives you an idea. It made me a little emotional watching it. One, because it's Maya. I've always wanted her to be included in the mentions of Brandy, Monica, and Aaliyah, because I feel like she was very much there. And now we're in a space where she is getting, being included in those names. And here she is honoring Aaliyah. I find it truly special for that reason. But also, like I said, Maya was from the same era as Aaliyah. So there's mannerisms and elegance, a type of maturity that you will only find in Maya, Brandy, and Monica, that you will for sure have found in Aaliyah had she still been here. And I felt like that was really translated in the performance, in the tribute. When it came to at least Maya, the fluidity in her moves, the flow, the control, the stage presence, that was very much Aaliyah. So it kind of gave you an idea what it would have been like seeing Aaliyah. Of course, the fashion would have been different, but to hear these songs, especially be live for the first time, We Need a Resolution, Rock the Boat. You don't realize it in the moment when you're watching it, but then you're just like, I never heard this live before. So this is really neat to hear, to see what could have been, what would have been, in a sense. I think we really got that image and that visual, that feel, when Maya was on stage. Not taking anything away from Maya, of course. It was always Maya there, but it just gave me a sense of like, man, that would have been Aaliyah. And I think that was really dope, truly special. And then when it came to the others, Sevyn Streeter, Chloe, I'm forgetting. Normani, there was the other one. I'm so sorry, I forget her name. I didn't even know who she was, to be honest. They were kind of getting shat on, especially Normani. Aaliyah doesn't dance this hard, and that is correct. I think we need to kind of step outside of the expectations of things on our end. We don't want like a mimic in Aaliyah. This is supposed to be a tribute and honor, and these are younger girls that are influenced by her style and by her music, that kind of made their own form. Clearly, they're obviously influenced by someone else when it comes to the intensity in their choreography, especially like Chloe and stuff. But I think they nailed it on their end. Like, they really brought themselves into the performance while paying tribute and honor in Aaliyah, especially the Try Again dance break. Like, again, it's really nice to hear a refreshing take on what it would sound like today and the quality of the staging and live performances of things, especially Maya, of course, on the back and forth, being in the net and stuff like that. These were all really dope stagings. Nice to finally have something special of Aaliyah, but also done properly. I know as fans, we can be quite critical of things, but at least we got something during a time where it's almost like dry. We were promised this album 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and it's just left us absolutely in the blank. Nowhere, nothing being said, no updates, and I think they're kind of just forgetting about the idea. The family approved of this, so hopefully we can start getting more of something for Aaliyah. Also, just having that moment again was like, it's especially with Tim working with Chloe recently and stuff, and you miss those feels. You miss the feels of these artists, these producers, and these performances and their music. And it's nice to have it alive again. Like, this music needs to continue to live, and we need to continue to make it live and give it life. And by doing these tributes, these performances, and other things. There's other ideas too, like a Netflix series or a movie, and not necessarily basing it on just Aaliyah, but Tim and Missy alone can make a series or a biopic, where we can just get the glance of Aaliyah's music and focus on that through their artistry, through their music and contribution to, the music world. If people wanted to play it safe, in case, they're worried about digging too deep into Aaliyah's personal life and stuff, let's just focus on the music, focus on Tim and Missy, focus on Aaliyah's music. Anyways, guys, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.